Welcome back, you beautiful souls. Now, there's nothing quite like a glass of ice-cold milk, a thick, creamy yogurt, or maybe a slice of cheese. But these are absolute delicious dairy indulgences that don't just taste good. The goodness within is actually really important during all our life phases. Now, especially for teenagers and the elderly. So today, we are joined by registered dietitian of the Consumer Education Project of Milk SA, Maretha Vermaak, to tell us which dairy is such an essential part of our diet. Maretha, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. Very well. Thank you for being here.
I'm a big fan. I'm a fan of milk. I won't lie. I do. I love it. I consume it by the litre. I know that it's so well balanced. And we also get to see on the show food trends and how the general public will kind of shift in a direction because it's cool, because Instagram or TikTok says it's cool. So I wanted to start by asking you to put dairy in its context now. Is it still a part of our current dietary plan? Is milk having a comeback?
Definitely, or most definitely. Milk and dairy is considered throughout the world by health authorities as an essential part of a healthy diet. And it's included in 83 countries' food-based dietary guidelines.
Wow.
Now, food-based dietary guidelines are used to guide populations of specific countries to make healthy choices and also to reduce the risk of communicable diseases, non-communicable diseases such as overweight, diabetes and heart disease. So, and our own country food-based dietary guidelines says or states have milk, mass or yogurt every day.
All right.
So milk is one of nature's most nutritious foods. So we refer to it as nutrient-dense or nutrient-rich, which actually just means it provides you with many nutrients without providing an excess of kilojoules.
Okay.
And in South Africa, we see that 3 of the 4 nutrients that our South African population tend to consume too little of, that is calcium, potassium and vitamin A, we find in milk and dairy. So
And
it's definitely...
zinc's in there as well.
Zinc is there as well. And yeah, so many others. We like to refer to the 9 most important nutrients and of course the good quality protein, which is absolutely essential for growth and development. So for sure it deserves a place in the kitchens of all South Africans.
It definitely
Yeah, if you've run out of your protein shake, forget about it.
This is true. I mean, look, it sounds like cutting dairy out is maybe not such a good idea, especially if you're looking at getting a good balanced diet. What is it that exactly is making it so unique?
You know, milk is so much more than only the calcium that it's known for.
Yeah.
The nutrients in dairy all work together as a team, almost like a rugby or a soccer team. And it's that specific teamwork that makes it unique. It's not only about the single nutrients it contains, but actually how they relate and how they proportion towards each other within a structure. Yes. Now, that structure, if we refer to the structure, it could be a fluid or a gel, like yogurt, for instance, or a solid. And when they react and work together as that team, it provides us with health benefits beyond the single nutrients. So that is why we tend to say, if we talk about milk and dairy, the whole is far more than the single.
Like a
Some of the parts, exactly.
I love that. Sorry.
Yeah.
After you said the milk matrix or the dairy matrix, I'm just picturing Neo dodging pieces of cheese. Flying like that. I'm like, no, catch him with your mouth, catch him with your mouth. You can see who the kid in my family is. My 4-year-old has already surpassed me, but I obviously focused on the fattier, like a full cream, anything, basically, the yogurts, the milks for my little ones, because I know it's vital for their stages of development specifically. But why is dairy good for the whole family? And I'm talking 3 generations of family, from young to middle to your elderly.
Yes, well, dairy is your bone-building partner throughout life, okay? So we know we need dairy for for healthy bones to keep you, well, to stay active, healthy and independent, especially if we start talking about older age. From the time that you are born till about the age of 30, you can build your bones. Thereafter, whatever you've got, you have. Then you have to maintain it. So adults still need 2 to 3 servings of dairy a day to maintain their bones. But talking about the bone building phase, the age between 9 and 10 years is very critical to take in enough dairy, because the amount of dairy that you obtain within that period, you form 50% of your total adult bone mass during the teenage years. Then when you're getting older, after the age of 60, 65, you go into a bone loss phase. Then older people tend to lose bone mass, but they also tend to start losing muscle mass. So it's critical to make sure that you stock up on your calcium from dairy because it remains the best, still the best dietary source of calcium.
Wow.
And it's the ultimate in whole food consumption. I love that, yeah.
It really sounds like it. I mean, you've definitely got me convinced, but I mean, what does it mean when we're looking at science and health professionals like yourself, when it comes to dairy, what are the facts saying about the benefits of it?
Well, first of all, I think the health professionals are busy going back to recommending full cream milk.
Get the fats. Yeah.
Yes.
Good stuff, yeah.
Full cream milk only contains 3.4% fat. Now, to put that in perspective, if you think about a packet of crisps, it's 36% fat. And something like a chocolate, 28 to 32% fat. And full cream milk is only 3.4, so it's not that high in fat.
So it's not really going to help you.
It's just in relation to other milks that it's high in fat, but it really isn't that high in fat. It's not like you're drinking cream. What is your ultimate recommendation then? Why should people be having a glass of milk every day?
Milk and dairy contribute to many health benefits, such as it helps keep your blood pressure in check. It can actually, other than what normal people think, help you to control your weight because it helps to keep your blood sugar stable and it actually keeps you fuller for longer. But the good news is that recent research actually proven that the fats in dairy is not as bad for your heart as what you thought. So it actually can protect you against heart disease. And a serving of cheese specifically, you can have that without any guilt. Everyone in the family, because about 2 tablespoons of grated cheese on a slice of bread is perfectly all right to have daily, and it actually can protect you. It won't increase your cholesterol levels, and it would protect you against heart disease.
Help to regulate that blood sugar. It's a wonder food, man.
I'm just thinking of all the new cheeses I'm going to put on my food.
I'm still thinking of Neo and the Dairy Matrix. I love it. Maretha, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You and your team are doing an amazing job. I think it's most important that we educate people about those health benefits and the fact that you're getting those 9 essential minerals and vitamin in one glass, in one serving of dairy. I understand now why it needs to be a part of our 3 a day. But thank you so much for opening our eyes. It's been brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Well, wholesome dairy products clearly play an important role in healthy diets in all life stages, as we just found out now. And this is why dairy is recommended by food-based dietary guidelines around the world. Gee, I think with that note, definitely earned ourselves a glass.
Prepared.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Willem asks, what makes our school so special?
Are you ready? Yes, go. Then push.
I say, it's not special. We encourage our students to excel at everything that they do. And they do.
Checkmate.
You see, in the right environment, you never know what your child might achieve, because what you get out is what you put in. And that is our recipe for success.